Okay, so we're in SA4. We're going to click on Invoices. The invoice screen pops up. On the left side, you'll see Services. I'm going to make sure that Service 7 is clicked. Also, you want to make sure that Service Calls and Treat Backyard is selected as well. And they are. So we'll go to the Route section. The majority of the time, just one route will be selected already. You always want no route selected. So Dan is already selected. So we're going to go down, make sure we're going to keep that selected. Make sure last service is selected, and we'll go 28 days, 28 to 30 days. We'll go down to make sure that print is selected, not email. Print. If you have email selected, it will only bring up the customers that have emails in their account. So we want print, so it brings up all customers. You select Get Invoices. It brings up all the invoices available that we haven't been there in 28 days or more to treat their yard. You select the globe. Okay, this opens up, and you can see that this has already selected the directional, and that allows you to zoom in and out. Of course, you had to click on the map first, and then you can, if you want to center that more, you can take, for instance, in this section, you can click on that and it brings it to the center of the screen, and you can zoom in and out on that section. If you want to move the screen around, you just click and hold and move it left or right, up or down. Okay? So now we're gonna make a route and see the numbers on the circles there. I'm gonna try to find the highest number of the circles or group. So this is 42 days. You have some 43s over here. This is a lone 44. We're not going to try to work around that one. We're going to try to work around like 43, 42, the highest number that we can get to. We're going to use this as an example right here. So we want to select these, just kind of get them in the middle of the screen there. And if you want to select one of these, you can right click on it, hit select, and it puts it on the route. You have that one in the route up there. Or if you want to select that one by circling it, or a group of customers, you would come up here and select the circle, and then you click at the top, draw a circle around, just make a circle. And that puts all these customers in this route. Okay? Now, since we're doing Lime, you want to go down here and check and see the size of those combined stops. So it's 86.96, and you would divide that by 8, because that's how many 8,000 is how much square footage that one bag will do. So we probably need to get some more. This is only 19 stops, and we're doing Lime. Probably 25 to 30, depending on how you feel about treating the technician. There's not really a lot around there, so we might not use that route. So if you want to unselect those, you can just come up here and hit this clear button, and it just clears that whole route. Let me go back over here so we can move around. And we'll come over here to, say, this area where seems to be a lot in this section. And we'll just select all these. We'll zoom in a little bit so I can get a better picture of what I'm selecting. We'll select all these, which may be too many. And it is 38 stops. So we're going to take a couple of those off. Just by circling them. And now we have 25. And if you want to add some more in there, you can. We've got 25 stops. Go down here and get our size. 140, I'd say 150 divided by 8. And that'll get your number of bags. And you have your total stops. And we're going to write them all down on this piece of paper here. Put the name of the technician, of course, the date, chemicals or bags, and then how many stops they have. And then when we're doing the route, what we'll do is we'll go up here and optimize the stops. And that puts them in a general order. Now you want to make sure that you check that order, because some of those may not be in order. Or you can actually put them in the way that the way that you want them routed. Okay, so we're gonna go find number 1, and you can actually find number 1 by just clicking on the first stop up here, and it'll take you right to that stop. Okay, so we have 1 and 2. It looks like 1 and 2 can be done together, but we need to reverse those because they are on the right-hand side of the street. And so we need to make number 2 the first stop. So we're going to come up here, click on it, hold it down, and take it to the first stop. Okay? Now what you would need to do is write 1 and 2 on this piece of paper. Like so. So the technician knows that those can be done together. Okay? Once we've got everything in order, we want to hit print. And it'll ask you, the selected stops are not optimized. Do you want to optimize them now? No, we do not, because we have already done that. It'll ask you what technician you want the invoice assigned to. Dan. The date, which would be tomorrow's date, or if today is Friday and you want to make Monday's route, or if it's Wednesday and you want to make Monday's route because of a holiday, then you need to select the date and make it, for instance, the 25th. But this route is actually being made for the 22nd, so that is a good date. We'll hit OK. And then you'll hit print. And then we're not going to print these out, because if I print these out, it'll make it, it'll actually print them and make the route. We're not wanting to really make that route. I'm not today. You would make that route. Hit print, and then another screen will pop up asking if you want the scheduled days to change, something like that. You need to hit yes. Okay? Now, once that's printed, all those stops will be gone. And you come here, hit the X, and then select Show List, and it'll take you back to the invoices screen, and unclick Dan and go to the next route to make it. Okay? If you have any questions, you can call me. Thank you.